总统先生，关于民主、自由和人权的问题是中美两国人民都很关注的问题。但是坦率地说，在这方面咱们两个国家有不少分歧。您刚才在您的演讲中对美国的建设民主自由的历史做了一个比较自豪的回顾，而且对中国人民也发表了一些比较建设性的意见。对于真诚的意见，我们当然非常欢迎。但是我同时又想到了一句老话，我想中国人民和世界人民都应该把它作为行动的准则，那就是批评和自我批评同在。如果我现在想问您一下，美国近些年，就是美国当前在人权和民主问题方面，是不是也有一些问题呢？您能不能给我们讲一下您的国家在这方面有哪些不足？您的政府在近期内做过哪些政策，有什么效果？谢谢。
Yes, I do. I do, and first of all, let me say, I never raise this question overseas in any country, not just China, without acknowledging first that our country has had terrible problems in this area. Keep in mind, slavery was legal in America for many years, and that we are still not perfect. I always say that because I don't think it's right for any person to claim that he or she lives in a perfect country. We're all struggling toward ideals to live a better life. So I agree with the general point you made. Now, I will give you two examples. We still have some instances of discrimination in America in housing or employment or other areas based on race. And we have a system set up to deal with it, but we have not totally eliminated it. And in the last year, I have been engaging the American people in a conversation on this subject. And we have tried to identify the things that government should do, the things that the American people should do either through the local government or through other organizations, and the attitudes that should change the minds and hearts of the American people. So that's one example. Now let me give you another example. When I ran for president in 1992, I was in a hotel in New York City, and an American immigrant from Greece came up to me, and he said, "My son is 10 years old, and he studies the election in the schools, and he says I should vote for you. But he said, if I vote for you, I want you to make my son free, because my son is not really free." So I asked this man, "What do you mean?" And he said, "Well, the crime is so high in my neighborhood, there are so many guns and gangs, that my son does not feel that I can't let him walk to school by himself or go across the street to play in the park. So if I vote for you, I want you to make my son free." I think that's important because, you see, in America, we tend to view freedom as the freedom from government abuse or from government control. That is our heritage. Our founders came here to escape the monarchy in England. But sometimes freedom requires affirmative steps by government to give everyone an equal opportunity to have an education and make a decent living and to preserve a lawful environment. So I have worked very hard to try to bring the crime rate down in America, and it's now lower than it has been at any time in 25 years, which means that more of our children are free. But the crime rate is still too high. There's still too much violence. So we Americans need to be sensitive not only to preserve the freedoms that we hold dear, but also to create an environment in which people can build a truly good and free life. That's a good question.